Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci. I'm with Gustin Show Associates at Loan Cabin, talking to you about what you need to do to prepare to get a mortgage. So if you're planning to buy a house in the near future, these are three main things you have to look at: your credit, your job history, and your assets. Let's start with your job history first. Just make sure you have a good, solid 2 years of working. Self-employed, you have to have 2-year average of tax returns. If you get W-2 jobs, make sure you don't have a lot of job gaps. If you do, maybe you should wait until you're 6 months on that latest job for at least 6 months. Calculating your income when you're self-employed, you might want to talk to a mortgage specialist. You can't just look at what you think you make. There's a little complicated form that you gotta put it through a spreadsheet and calculate. Number two, your assets. Your assets, underwriters are really tough on this. If it's not just your savings that you put your paycheck into or your 401k money, you cannot use cash deposits. So all your deposits for 2 months are going to be analyzed by an underwriter. So make sure you don't have any odd deposits. A lot of people are using quick pay these days. You got a lot of quick pays coming in, underwriters aren't going to let you utilize that money. And be careful, if you have too many deposits in that bank account that are unverifiable, they can render the whole account useless. So if you got a lot of cash deposits coming in, stop doing that. All right, hold off for a couple months. Now, if you do save money in the mattress and you're not a banking person and you know you're going to buy a house in 6 months, you could take the money from your mattress, put it in your bank now, because all we're going to do is ask for 2 months bank statements. So if there's no cash deposits for those 2 months, that money is considered sourced and clean and available to use for purchasing a house. And number three is the most important, is your credit. No one understands credit, that well, so you have to call a professional and talk about it. But one of some tricks you can do is pay your credit card balances down to less than 20% of your high credit limit. So if you have a $5,000 credit limit and you have a $5,000 balance, your score is going to be hurting from that. If you pay it down to $1,000 or less, your score will go up. Another thing you can do is have your parents put you on as an authorized user. Always helps your credit score. It gives you a trade line. Another thing is, talking about trade lines, is sometimes people don't have any credit cards. Go out and get yourself some secured credit cards. That's you like walking into your local branch and giving them $200, and they'll give you a credit card with a $200 limit. So it's your money, but you're earning credit. So underwriters require a certain amount of trade lines open for a certain amount of time. You really need at least one credit card open for 1 year. So if you have 2 open for 6 months, that might do it. So there's no guarantee. It's a computer analyzing you. So get yourself some trade lines, pay down your balances, make your parents authorized user, pay everything on time. Don't pay collections. It doesn't help your score. Talk to a mortgage advisor about your collections. And that's it for me. Thank you very much.